Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. Hey, what is going on, you guys? Let me go ahead and start this over here as well. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. And I ain't going to be here long, and I like because that rhymes. What's going on, Instagram cousins? It's good to see you, friends. I'm going to be here real short, real sweet, and straight to the beat, okay? I came by here. Trump's big, beautiful bill passed. What does that mean for all of us? And I'm going to take just a little bit of time to explain what does this exactly mean for us, because we're getting a lot of mixed signals. Some people saying it's this, some people saying it's that, but we're going to break it down in just a minute in simple form. Okay. I want to say welcome to all those that are tapping in for the very first time. Welcome back to all of those who always come by here and chit chat with your girl, Dr. Worlds. Okay. If you don't mind, and it's absolutely free, sharing this with somebody. Okay. What I say may not be for you, but it may be for somebody that you know. It also helps me beat the robots who we are up against every single day. Okay. AI is taking over. I went to a Trump rally. Okay, amazing. So I'm neither left nor right. Okay. I'm right in between. I see the truth. In my own perspective, I stay out of tricks, all the games that they play. But one thing that I will say is this big bill is going to bless people, and it's also going to hurt people. Okay. Two type of people going to come out of this. And that's just what I'm going to go over really, really quickly. Okay. But I would like to ask y'all to share first. Please make sure you share. Everybody needs to know what's going on, okay? And then you'll be able to know how to make your next move your best move. Now, I will start with the negative first, okay? I will start with the negative. How is this bill going to affect millions of people? Because you have one particular party screaming on the mountaintops, this is going to hurt millions and millions of people, right? And they got a whole bunch of people in panic and in fear. Now, I will say this. For the people that have been crippled by the government, because there are people that have been crippled by the government, and those people know exactly who they are, meaning they have just been given handouts. It's like, hey, stay right over here, just be calm. We'll give you, minimum wage. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. Get rid of the man out of the house. We'll just take care of you. We'll give you low income rent. We'll give you food stamps. We'll help you feed your kids, your kids. So it has crippled nations. It has crippled nations. And the bad news is if you've been one that has been crippled, or somebody that has been crippled by the government assistance, then it's going to be a bad thing for you. Being if you are not disabled or in some shape or form unable to get up and do, any type of work. I mean, you got to be like disabled, elderly, too old to be working, or you got to be quadriplegic, paraplegic, some way or shape or form where you cannot perform your duties. Maybe, mentally disabled, no shade, where you can't carry out day-to-day normal functions. Those people are safeguarded. But the people that can get up and work, people that should been sitting around, receiving unemployment, AFDC, food stamps, Medicaid, and you ain't contributing back to society, they call that wasteful spending. And I ain't gonna care. People have got comfortable on them programs. How am I able to say that? Because I was one of those people. It handicapped me for almost 20 years of my life. Section 8, food stamps, welfare, it handicapped me for almost 20 years of my life. The moment that I got married and put my husband on my case, they was like, yeah, you ain't no longer low income. Okay, we gonna make you pay regular rent. We only gonna pay a little bit and you gonna pay a lot. I was like, wow, that is absolutely crazy. The moment that you try to go get a job, okay, if you make over $500 extra a month, you can only stay in this limit. You can only do like 348 where it won't affect your food stamps or your cash assistance. Now, if you're not disabled, if you are not mentally disabled, if you are not mentally impaired, if you are not physically handicapped, okay, if you're not elderly, you will only be able to be on those assistance programs for months, 3 months, sometimes 6 months, and in extra special circumstances, 12 months. That's going to be bad for a lot of people that don't have no business going for them, have no streams of income coming in for them, have no skills, no tech skills, nothing that could actually produce them income. It's going to be bad for them. And let me tell you, I know people that are very prominent people that are struggling right now, real bad. They just don't know. They don't know. They don't know none of this new technology stuff. I mean, they depressed, they stressing themselves out real bad because they do not know what to do. Bills is studied constantly going up. Their money ain't went up. The little money that they was accustomed to living off of, it's just not enough. You got a lot of people that are over 50 that are homeless, real talk. And then you got a lot of people that are over 50. These are elders, okay, that are close to being homeless, desperate to just make extra income, and they don't have no skill set. They used to them old payphone type style. All this new technology is not them. They barely know how to work a smartphone. Those people are suffering, and now you only going to be able to give them certain amount of assistance. They said with Social Security, they don't have enough to pay out people to 2030. They say they have to start making cuts in 2027. We in 2025, almost in 2026. That's 4 years down the road. What is people going to actually do? So when it comes to that aspect of Trump's big, beautiful bill, his vision and his goal and dream is to get Americans back into the marketplace. And now we're going to talk about the positive. Y'all share this everywhere because a lot of our nephews, nieces, aunties, sisters, brothers, they going to suffer. And this is why me and others have been saying, hey, you need to learn a new skill. You need to do something different. Hey, you need to be about you. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough. Ain't nobody got your best interests. Not me, not your mama, and that could be your mama. Not your daddy. Not the government, not your boss, not your spouse. Nobody has your best interests better than you. You know exactly what you need. You know what is going to sustain you, what you need to take care of your family, brother, what you need to contribute to your family, sister. You know exactly what that is. You know exactly what's going to be able to sustain your family so you don't go down. Only you know that. And if only you know that, okay? Because what they give might not be enough. This is the end game. And that's why I posted, the stage is set. Don't think for a second that today this big, beautiful bill passed. And right this same day, okay, it's Independence Weekend. For what? I want y'all to pay attention to significant things. It's Independence Weekend, right? This big beautiful bill passed today. It's gonna hurt a lot of people, but it's gonna hurt a lot of people because it's their fault. It's nobody else's fault but their own. Success always leaves clues. And if you see people being successful in a certain niche or field or certain, moment or something, opportunity, then you should be trying to peep game and see what they're doing so you can do it to be successful just like them, okay? And for a while, since COVID, people been just screaming all over the internet, wherever you go, chasing you around, YouTube's, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you go, people, I'm making money. I'm making $10,000, I'm making $20,000, making $50,000, making $100,000 online, selling digital products. Everywhere you go, people are telling you how much money they are making online. And you still got people slow poking around like, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't have time for that. This is hard. This is so frustrating. I don't really know how I'm going to, they just slow poking themselves out like this. It's nobody's fault but their own. So negatively, it will impact a lot of, low income assistant programs. It will. But they was talking about it all the way in January, February, how low income meals for the children. They start, shifting that out a long time ago, but the most important thing is people that are on these benefit systems, Medicaid and stuff like that. If you thought you had to wait months to get an approval for a crown or a root canal, you ain't gonna have nothing. And the goal is to get you to get your butt back up and go to work. And then guess what the catch-22 is? You got to go to work in an AI-dominated industry. You have to learn AI either way. You can learn AI, you can learn AI and learn a new skill in AI to make you, more money. Or you can go to work and learn AI to make minimum wage. That's how it's going to be. You're going to be on one of the opposing sides. Now, let's talk about the good benefits of this bill. If you are a business owner doing business as LLC, sole proprietor, self-employed business, and you make under $200,000 a year, baby, you don't ever have to pay no taxes no more. Can you imagine that? You ain't got the feds coming after you, trying to lock you up for missing your taxes. You get to keep all your money, all of it. There are so many incentives in this bill to business owners. That's why it's so many negatives for people who don't have businesses, for people who have been accustomed and adapted to receiving benefits and assistance and handouts from the government. Now you have an administration that says, hey, that is wasteful. We did not create these programs to be lifelong crutches, to cripple people, to never get up. We need them back in the workforce. We have all this technology. We need them, working our machines. We need them managing and whatever the case may be. They have created so many jobs. All them jobs that was lost, they have created so many jobs in the AI space. So if you like working for somebody, that's cool. You got to learn a skill. Hey, beloved, hello, how are you? You have to learn a skill. I remember this time last year, Netflix was hiring an AI manager. These people didn't know that. They had to transform their businesses and switch their businesses over to government. They have the army, the military. They need social media marketers. They need people to post content for them. They need people to, find hotels for them. Those are the biggest spenders in the whole entire world, not just in America, the whole entire world. That's why every foreign country wants American money. Hey, can you give us money? Can you give us a contract for weapons? Can you give us a contract for food, shelter? Can you give us money? Because they are the biggest spenders and the biggest buyers in the whole wide world. That's why you see this little fight between Trump and Musk. And he's like, yeah, you receiving subsidies. That's government funded money. There is so much money available for y'all if you become a business. Real talk. No tax on tips if you work. Okay, if you want to work and that's your thing, work. You can work overtime and don't get no tax on tips. But guess what? They are not hiring in the old era type of jobs, the brick and mortar. They want you to work. They want you to know these. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all something. Can I show y'all something? Do I have your permission to show you something real quick? You gotta let me know in the chat, okay? This thing then went crazy. This thing that went crazy, y'all, with this AI. And you know what your girl doing? Your girl over here. I'm not going way deep in with this. I'm not going way deep with this artificial intelligence. No, I am using it because this is the new way to make money. And then the money that I'm getting, I'm definitely going to convert that into hard assets, real wealth, okay? Not currency. Because today, while Trump announced his big, beautiful bill, the BRICS decided to say, okay, our systems is up together and we ready and we finna launch this thing. And guess who is backing it? China. Let me find it. I feel it stirring up deep inside. Hold on 1 second. It's okay, Pop. It's firecrackers, honey. Yeah, all right. Joy is coming. Okay, here we go. We've been made to for a night. But I want to show y'all something else. But I need y'all permission to show you. If y'all don't want to see, that's cool. But I need to show y'all where this AI stuff is going. Okay? Okay, here we go. Now they want me to subscribe. I'm not subscribing. I'm going to just go over here. And I'm going to show y'all over here. Okay? Real quick. Just today. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. 11 hours ago. Now let me share the screen real quick so y'all can see. Just today, when this big, beautiful bill, and I'm going to tell you the reason why this happened. The big, beautiful bill, the way that we're not going to have to pay any taxes as long as you don't make under 200,000. And that's a simplistic thing, right? It's not something, because even though you can make $1 million, with digital products and all this AI stuff right about now, there's a way to play the game. And I tell y'all all the time, there's a way to play the game. You got to get in the game to play the game, but there's a way to play the game so you win. So what I would do, and I'm not a legal advisor or analyst, or this is just me, what I would do. So fair use, okay? Educational. Let's put that out there. I would go get me 4 businesses, whether that be 4 LLCs or 4 DBAs, doing business as. My name, doing business as, right? And in each one of them, I would keep under 200,000, so I don't get no taxes. If you do get over 200,000, then it'll just be a small percentage. If you make $1 million, then go ahead and give the government $100,000, right, of that. But if you smart and you buy land and real estate, that's what they call it, real assets, then you can live tax free. Land is taxable. Education is taxable. Okay. Real estate is taxable. There's a lot of things. Vehicles are taxable. A lot of things you can actually reduce the tax. But check out what's on the screen. Let me flip it around so y'all can see and follow along with us. Today, July the 3rd, BRICS launched their guaranteed fund to boost investment in member nations. So now it ain't just Brazil, Russia, I forgot what the I stand for, China, and I forgot what the S is for South America. But I think I is for India. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Now they have launched this thing, dropped this thing, and all members in other nations can now become a part of this new monetary system. What does that mean? Why are you even bringing this up? Okay. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because this will cripple the dollar. They already don't need the dollar. They've been coming together and convening for a little over a year, if not 2 years. Matter of fact, it's been longer than that, because when COVID started breaking out and, they were playing what they funded and saying, hey, if you don't do this, we're not giving you no more money. Them people was like, look, don't play with me. Don't threaten me like that ever again. So then they went and created their own currency. But if you really want to be technical and you go do your research, you can look up and see that BRICS was created in 2018, if not 2008. Let me find that for y'all and pull that up so y'all don't just believe me, but you see it for yourself, okay? BRICS 2008. It was in 2008. Okay. In 2008, the BRIC group, Brazil, Russia, India, and China began to act in a more concerted manner in response to the global financial crisis. They put this together at the G8 summit in Japan way back in 2008, right here. BRICS meeting. South Africa just came alongside. That's why it was called BRIC. Now it's BRICS. But then they brought on South Africa in 2009. Okay, right here on Wikipedia. So a lot of the stuff that we're seeing is really assimilation. It's a drill. But that's not what I wanted y'all to be able to see. I want to show y'all how far this AI stuff is going, okay? Has anybody heard of Cognify? Let me know. Yes, I've heard of it. No, I have not. Let me know if you have heard of Cognify. And if you know what that is, if you have, let me know if you have heard of Cognify. Hold on one second. Let me fix this. Okay. Let me know if you've heard of Cognify. I'm not going to be here long. Okay, no, you haven't. Okay, let me show y'all. Let me know over here on YouTube and Facebook. Have y'all heard of Cognify? Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, type real quick. Let me know. No, okay, cool. So let me show y'all what Cognify is. Let me see if I can pull it up over here first. Okay, let me see if I could get a shorter. See if I can get it shorter. Okay, here we go. Let me turn this around, make sure y'all can see this. All right, so I'm gonna start this.
Is the prison? future. So this is a Cognify, and criminals would spend their entire life sentence inside of the Cognify for only 2 minutes. It roughly costs taxpayers $3 million for each life sentence. But that's why scientist Hashim created Cognify. Now, a criminal would have to relive their crime from their victim's perspective and feel all the suffering and pain as if it was done to them. So as the criminal is being cognified, the time would actually go by differently. 60 seconds in real time would actually feel like over 20 years for the criminal. So do you think this is a good idea, or well, do you think the current system we have for criminals is better? Let me know what your thoughts are on this, and make sure to follow for more.
Okay. He gave his take on it. They also have longer. Hold on, let me go back so you guys can go do your research. This is exactly what it is. You can go look at this one right here. This first one right here. He just gave his 2 pennies on it, but there's a lot of visuals that you could actually see. This is an AI prison, actually, what it is. And for people who have committed, crimes, what it does not only is make them relive their victims' pain, but it shortens their prison stint. If they agree to, do this, have this experiment where they hook them up to the back of their necks and reshape their mind so that they can be let back out into society, all artificial intelligence, all AI is done, they can get out. Because they say, in the natural, it could be 20 years and it could cost taxpayers $3 million to house a criminal in solitary confinement for that long. But now with AI, they can be out. They can be rewired through AI. I never thought I'd be able to say in my lifetime that I see something like that. They is going crazy with this AI, literally. And if you don't believe in that good book, baby, they're going crazy with this stuff. Trying to rewrite humanity in a sense, okay? We make you live longer. We put chips in your brain. Sound familiar? Okay, you can actually control your mouse. You can make a phone call from your palm. Y'all ought to just go look it up. Not Elon Musk, Sam Altman and Joni Ivory are creating a pilot. It's a chip that go in your hand where you can make all your phone calls. You don't have to worry about no devices. Don't have to worry about no theft and nobody taking your phone or breaking your phone. You absolutely right. This is fallen angelic activity. Okay, fallen, and only way that they can have this type of insight into technology is if they tapped into something spiritual. And you already know that it ain't the good spiritual, because it wouldn't be trying to destroy humanity. I didn't share all of this with y'all, that they say by 2300, this whole entire globe will be reduced to the size of the United Kingdom. Billions of people will be gone and only 1 million will be allowed to live. Like, it's crazy. Go look it up. I dare you to fact check me, okay? So this big, beautiful bill, get back to that, benefits those that will actually contribute to society instead of being a burden in society. That's the best way I can sum it up. If you are contributing to society, employing people, educating people, there are big benefits available to you. Even if you're not, now's the perfect time to start. And it don't matter in what aspect you want to do that in. If you wanted to build a kingdom ministry, a school, an academy, something for the youth, it don't matter. You should be building something, because I promise you, and I don't even know if it's going to, happen, within the first year of this man's presidency, or if it's going, All of this going to be allowed to just be for the remainder of his last presidency before all hell literally breaks loose. There's a lot of things that have happened simultaneously as far as with our crops. Okay, you got people coming in here trying to poison our crops. And when I say people, I'm talking about Chinese nationalists that own lots of farmland in our country. Okay, so we already have not only that, but oil and different things, you know, this trade war with Canada, a lot of things that we don't produce here in America. There will be a shortage of those things. And then you have these programs and stuff being removed from people who's been accustomed to being on these programs. This is why this is so dangerous. And why I'm so passionate about it is because I was touched by this government. I don't want you to be touched by it either. I don't want you to learn a lesson in pain that pride or procrastination won't let you learn. That's all I'm going to say. Ain't nobody going to have you like you have you. Okay? And if somebody told y'all that if I told y'all, I'd give you $1 million to go start a business, would you or not? Yes or no? Let me know. And no, it's not all about money, but that good book, the Bible, says money answereth all things, and it told no lies. We can't even rent a stable place without money. We cannot buy or drink clean water without money, bottled water without money, okay? We cannot even go purchase food without money. We can't clothe ourselves without money. We can't pay our bills without money. Now, we ain't never supposed to have the love of money, but money answereth all things. And when you have it, you can do things that you was not able to do when you do not have it, okay? But if I told you that I am going to pay you $1 million to go start a business, would you start one? Yes or no? Because basically that's what they're telling you. If your answer is yes, that if I paid you $1 million to go get you a business, it could be in any niche that you want it to be in. Daycare business, restaurant, spa, it don't matter. Whatever you want to do. Hey, I'll give you $1 million to go start you a business. That way you can employ people. You know, get people back into the workforce. That's what this is all about. America is screwed, beloveds. When it comes to financial, it's just a matter of time before that big old digital dollar just pops up on us. Real talk. The only thing that keeps the dollar bill in circulation is war. So if we're not at war, that's why we've been dragged out into long time wars, because if we're not at no type of war, no type of conflict, that dollar is not backed by anything but war. Gold is backed by gold, okay? It never loses its value. Silver is in a category of its own. Land is in a category of its own. Real estate. Why? Because now you don't just distribute, you manufacture. If I buy land, then I get to manufacture property for people to stay on and pay me to stay on it, okay? If I go and buy real estate that was, I'm manufacturing affordable housing, okay? If I go buy gold, I'm manufacturing revenue. I can sell gold, okay? If I got gold, I always got money, and I got more money. I will have more money from less gold. An ounce of gold is $4,000. I got 10 ounces, okay? You got 10 ounces, and 1 ounce is $4,000. You got $40,000, okay? You can go spend it however you want to. And because the dollar is failing, that's why you got all these states now accepting gold as its legal tender. There you go, fact check me. I already showed y'all. I showed y'all so many states, Texas being one of them, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kentucky, all of them is now tendering gold. It's a reason why they're doing that, because the dollar bill is dying, beloveds. BRICS nation coming out, getting other members who hate the United States and want to take down the United States. because we've been a global superpower for so long. Every empire rises, has its time and shine, and then it goes down. That is just a law of reciprocity. What goes up must come down. Babylon, look at it. It's nowhere. I mean, it's mentioned in scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls and stuff. We don't know where Babylon is. We don't even know where it was at. That was a whole empire. Okay, the Roman Empire, where that's at. We don't know where that's at. Where's the Persian Empire? We don't know where that's at. None of those things. And America has its day. Okay, America has its day. We've been powerful, the leading superpower in the world. Okay, and it's written in scripture. We have taken on so many Babylonian ways. When it talks about Babylon in the New Testament, it's talking about America. We got all kind of Egyptian, Babylonian symbols all over our money, currency that we spend, hieroglyphics everywhere. You know, we have Babylon embedded embedded into the fabric of this nation. So now is the best time to prepare. You know, especially if you can get in before they start releasing this AGI and this ASI, y'all really need to go research up on that. That is what I'm not going to have anything to do with. I'm not going to have anything to do with AGI. Neither am I going to have anything to do with ASI, superhuman intelligence. No, thank you. I'm not interacting with no robots. I don't care how normal it becomes. That's not something that I'm doing. So now while I have the opportunity to use AI in its infantry stages, while they've been setting the stages, I'm only using it to make me money. Do you understand me? Help me make money while I ain't got to trade my time. I ain't got to trade my muscle. Okay, I ain't got to work for 40 years to get what I need because I am so delayed because I was out there working over there for y'all all this time, barely making ends meet, making enough to pay y'all back. So now me and my family, we naked. COVID taught me a lot. I said never again. COVID taught me a lot. So a lot of people looked at COVID as a bad thing. I looked at COVID as a good thing. And I'm looking at this right here, this big, beautiful bill as a good thing. Baby, I am super excited. And some of my cousins are super, frustrated and angry, but it's your fault. If all you want to do is watch what P. Diddy is doing, be decked in, we got too many cousins out here on this social media that I don't know if they even work. Well, I can say I can't say or can say that they work or not. I don't know all the job cuts. Maybe that's why you see this influx of people just scrolling, consuming content. If you consuming content, guess what? The people on the other side is creating content that you are consuming, and they are making big bags, baby. Big bags. Anybody know a young lady by the name of Tisa Tales? She's a popular YouTuber. She has a big following. We finna get in a bag for a little bit, okay? I'm finna show you how people that is creating content is getting paid, and the people that is consuming content is getting slayed. Hold on. This wasn't even a part of the message, but I'm getting ready to go. I promise y'all, I'm not going to be here long at all. Let me go to this real quick. You can do more in a moment than any of us could in a lifetime. Your love is better. Okay, so Tisa Tales is a content creator. She covers high case profile cases, different things of that sort. Really covered the Diddy trial, okay? But you see her title, Research, Investigation, Opinion, delivered daily. I'm going to go to her channel because this is all I need right here. Copy her URL. And then I'm going to stop the share over there so y'all can follow along with me. I'm gonna come over here and turn the camera so you can see as well. You do more and more. Hold on one second. It's better, it's better. All right, here we go. You can do more. All right, so let me turn this around and show you exactly what I did. Okay, this is Tisa Tales. She covers, a bunch of stuff. But I came up here and I grabbed her URL. Now I'm going to take it over here, and this is where I can come and find out how much people are making to create content. Okay, so I'm going to put in, if we go and see how much Mr. Beast is doing, let's just, since he's number one, let's go and see how much Mr. Beast is doing. Mr. Beast has 411 million subscribers. He's doing big numbers when it comes to views. Big numbers. Okay? He's doing 88 million views. He's only got 881 videos. I have more videos than him on my Instagram. Okay? He created this channel 2012. Now, let's see how much this man is making. Why do this thing do this? Okay. All right. So he's ranked first in subscriber rank. He's ranked first in the United States rank. He's ranked first in the entertainment rank. And in the views rank, he's ranked 12th. But he has gained 10 million subscribers in the last 30 days. Monthly, every month. Monthly, every month. That's 88 billion. Okay, my bad. 88 billion. Monthly, every month. This brother makes $950,000 to $15 million every month putting out content. Every month. Yes, it is billion. Views for the last 30 days has been 3.8 billion. But this brother makes $950,000 every month. Scroll down here to his views. He just posted one on Saturday. It got 406 million subscribers. And then he got 100, right? This is his earnings for just that video, 25,000 to 404,000 off that one video. Okay, but now let's go. Okay, people are like, okay, that's Mr. Beast. That's Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast is just a content creator and making that type of money. Now let's go pull up Tisa Tales. Okay, same platform channel, same thing I showed y'all. Okay, she has 609,000 subscribers. She has 307 million views. Got that right? She started this channel 5 years ago. See how much she's making. She got 11 million views in the last 30 days. I'm sure she did, especially covering the Diddy trial. She's gained 36,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, right? She earns minimum. She can't earn no less than $2,800 a month, all the way up to $44,000. So it's somewhere in between $20,000 to $30,000 that Sister Girl is making every month. Minimum yearly earnings would be the minimal that she would receive is $23,000. That's more than people who work at fast food restaurants. To $364,000 every year. Just for creating content. Okay? Just for creating content. And she's making money every day. Somewhere in between these figures, right? And this is just an estimation. But you could be creating content. Just think of the people. What benefit is the people that's watching her getting? Besides entertained. And she making that type of money. You can too. Coco Melon. Coco Melon makes a big bag. They a faceless cartoon channel that just loop their videos. Here we go, loop de loop. Here we go, loop de loop. They just loop their videos. That's all Coco Melon does, is loop their videos. Let's see how much they make. Okay, we're gonna go, and all they do is make nursery rhymes. Okay, how do we get to the channel? Hold on. Hold on, let me go back out and did something. There we go. Let me grab that link. Let me show y'all what Coco Melon over here making. And you know what the kicker is? The kicker is this is a faceless channel. I do that every day singing to my pup, right? This is a faceless channel that have just looped the music. Come on. It don't take this long to load the data. I'm trying to get the channel. Let me go to view channel. How about that? Okay. I just need this up here. I'm not going to play with YouTube. So let me go ahead and grab their link. Let's see how much Coco Melon is making. Faceless. Nobody knows who owns this channel. And AI puts all of this stuff together. Okay. These are animated characters with some nursery rhyme songs. Okay. They rank second in the United States. They have gained 1 million followers. 1 million followers. Nursery rhymes, 1 million followers in the last 30 days. 1 million followers in the last 30 days. 2 billion views. Look how much they make a month. $509,000 to $8.1 million every single month. This is monthly. Minimum they can make every year is $4.8 million. Oh my gosh, to $77 million every single year. For some nursery rhymes. And nobody knows who owns the channel. Content is the new currency. If y'all didn't know, now you do. Content is the new currency. You're going to either consume or create. You're going to either consume or you're going to create. But content is the new currency. And success always leaves clues. You can't never go into nobody's brick and mortar and work and make that type of money in your lifetime. How do I transition to this? Stay with me. I'm not going to be here much longer at all, okay? I said I was going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat. Reason why I'm showing y'all this, first thing I'm going to say, okay? I said I wasn't doing no more workshops, but this is so good. This is so good. What has happened to us, I would be selfish and evil not to share it. Feel however you want to feel about Donald J. Trump. I always tell my cousins, especially my cousins, ain't nobody tripping off that man. That man has broken the algorithm. Anything with his name on it is going to draw people, whether they know you or not. Okay? He passed a big, beautiful bill. I can go ahead and put that on a t-shirt, and I don't even own a t-shirt. All I got to do is use AI, tell AI I want to make a t-shirt design that says Trump 2025 big, beautiful bill. With, the White House, with, a picture of him, whatever the case may be, right? I take that design and go to Printful and tell Printful, I want to put this design on that t-shirt, on this hat, on this coffee mug, on this cooler, on this yard sign, on whatever, bumper sticker. And within 5 minutes, my design is on that, and I have a sellable link for people to buy Trump merch. Go post it on Etsy. Etsy is free. Free traffic. Post your ad up there. This is what I got for sale. This is the price. AI will even tell you what's the price of that. Okay? AI do everything. That's why I'm utilizing it in its infantry. Okay? But the reason why I'm showing y'all the analytics on YouTube is because let them come with another pandemic. Guess who ain't gonna be affected by that thing? When they tell everybody you gotta sit down and lock down and stay down, baby, listen, I do this for a living. Say no more. You ain't gonna stop my money. You ain't gonna stop my building. That's what you're not gonna do. You will never catch me in a position where I gotta be like, is they gonna give us a stimulus check or not? They up there arguing in Congress whether they gonna give people $1,200 stimulus checks. And then don't let them give you the PPP. People is being imprisoned right now for them PPPs. Why? Because they was meant for people with businesses. Notice how businesses got PPP during emergency, and then they got it forgiven. The people that are going to prison is the people who didn't have a business and try to defraud the government. YouTube and its content and all of this stuff that we see, okay, you can literally make this absolutely hands down with AI, just using prompts. That's simple as that. You never got to show your face. You can create you an AI twin. And that is what I'm getting ready to do, because I told y'all I will not be having any more workshops, but this is too good. If you go start you a YouTube channel, that's a 1099. And let me tell all my people, because they're getting ready to kick you off of assistance anyway. You can even do this while you are currently on assistance. And we have been misled to believe that we can go establish businesses. Business is separate from individual. Let me say that again. You can start a business on Section 8. You can start a business on Social Security. You can start a business on welfare. Why? Because business funding go to the business. Okay? If you use any money from the business, it's a write-off. If you work from home, it's a write-off. This is a way to play the smart game. Let me start me a business that I work from home. I don't go get no brick and mortar, okay? I work from home, so now my rent is a deduction for 12 months. Now my meals is a deduction. Now my hairdos is a deduction. Now my travel is a deduction. My mileage is a deduction, okay? My children are employees. I can pay them up to $20,000 for the whole year without them ever having any type of tax or any type of documentation needed, right? So now I got to pay my employees. That come out of my business money. It does not affect you. It does not affect you. So let's kill that right there. Stop that dead in its track. If you got a felony, if you got a criminal past, guess what? Your business don't. It ain't never been to jail. It ain't never broke the law. That's a new start for a person with a bad past. Start a business. Okay. Also, if you start a business, there is funding available for you. There is CDFI funding available for you. There is SBA microloan funding. Baby, you can go buy you a business right now. If you have a business or started a business, you can go get you some money right now. If you don't have a business, and you say, I want to go buy me a restaurant that's already up and running, bringing in $100,000 a month, you can actually go and do that using the SBA money. It's a different type of ball game, okay? But if you want to just do the bare minimum, YouTube and this whole content creation is pandemic proof, it's recession proof, it's inflation proof. Why? Look who got rich during the pandemic, YouTube. All them people was bored in the house, like, let me go look up on YouTube. Let me go see what people is doing, tapping in, okay? And it's still, the algorithm is still algorithming right now to this day from what happened in 2025, the shift. So I said I wasn't doing any more workshops, but this is going to be good for a lot of people, okay? I'm only going to take 24 people in this class. And let me tell you what it's all going to detail and entail. This is going to be the 6-figure YouTube bootcamp. We're going to meet each week. Each week. One time out of the week, each week for 30 days, because that's all you need. They just making this on content and views, but don't you know they got brand deals? Don't you know they got sponsors? Hey, can you do this little commercial on your page? Sure can. How much would you charge me? Well, I got about 10,000 followers. Yeah, that'd be about $5,000 to $6,000 for me to do a little promo on your. It's brand deals. It's sponsorships. Okay, it's super chats. People like your content. They want to send you stickers and gifts. They can do that too. If they want exclusive content, well, hey, this is only for my memberships. I'll post exclusive content that I do not post to my regular YouTube channel. Okay, so let me get out of here and tell y'all exactly what are you gonna get. So it's 4 weeks and it's live. It's faceless, only avatar. We're going to show you how to create an avatar. Let me show you what an avatar is, what an avatar business looks like. Let me come over here. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all what an avatar-based business looks like. Okay, so this is an avatar channel. Okay. I'm gonna just pause that because I don't want to play a lot of their music up in here. But this is what faceless avatars are. Okay, like this one. It's a faceless avatar. Look at the numbers they do on that. 21,000 views. Okay, from faceless avatar channel. So you have those like this one. Okay, this is an avatar. This is storytelling. Okay, so that's one form of avatar. Let me come over here. Hopefully y'all was able to see that. Oh, y'all wasn't even able to see it. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Let me let y'all see that again. And please excuse the language, okay? Let me go out of this and then come back.
And if I have to flip one more greasy ass burger at this dead end job, I'm gonna fucking scream. My baby daddy pull up to my spot in that flashy ass car with her in the passenger seat. The fucking nerve of this dude. As if it ain't bad enough he only dropped $75 a month in child support. Now he's bringing his mistress around my babies? Nah, I've had it. Something's gotta change. I need more money, more life. My coworker kept whispering about some.
Okay, so that's one form of. Let me pull up this other one. I need to free up my hand. And as you can see, 10,000 views just 2 weeks ago. Right? On top of other things you can put in the description. Hey, join my community. Hey, download my prompt, how to create your own baddie, how to create your own avatar. Okay. you can always incentivize. Hey, sign up for this, AI platform and use my link. That's called affiliate marketing. Okay. So now you get money from all kinds of ways, just having a YouTube channel. I'll show you this other form of avatars, and these things then went crazy. Like, I'm like, okay, babes, y'all didn't outdid yourself. But let me show you what this other one looked like. This is the one. Yeah, all right, baby?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, cool. I'm almost done, okay?
Okay.
Where is it at? I think I sent it to myself. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. It is Black Girl Motives. Hold on. Let me go pull this up because I want y'all to see this one too. Hold on. Let me open this up and see. I wanted y'all to see this in real time. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all this. Let me find her page. Let's see if I can find it this way. Okay, so I know for sure this is one. Let me share this one with y'all. All right. And then let me share the screen over here and I'll turn the volume up. Okay, so that's one form on the screen. This is a second form of avatars. Okay, let me go ahead and play this, turn this up.
I know you can become an AI influencer, right? Look at me, I look good and I'm getting to the money. Tap in.
Okay, so this is not real. This is a avatar.
Helly, y'all know you can become an AI influencer, right? Look at me, I look good and I'm getting to.
This is also one. This is not a real individual. This is also an AI avatar. They talk, they walk, they do all of that stuff. Let me go to this page right here. Everly. Let me go to this page. Oh, so you Everly. Let's see. I think that's how she spelled it. Oh, so you. See if it'll pop up. Oh, so you ever. Oh, okay. I don't know what her page.
The helly, y'all know you.
at underscore also you Everly. Okay. Let me go back because I want y'all to see good visual of this. So it is underscore. Hold on. Oh, so you Everly. So ain't no search for it. Okay, bye. We not finna play. See if it'll come up like that. Is this her page? I don't want to be clicking on nobody's page, but I just want to show y'all.
Y'all know you can become an AI influencer, right? Look at me, I look good, and I'm getting to the.
Let's try to find her at Black Girl Rebirth. Why are these not pulling up? Okay, so let me let y'all see this one. This is AI for sure.
Y'all, I'm loving this AI influencer life. We get into the bag. Our creator Mia is running it up with us right now. Y'all better create your own AI baddies. We get into it over here.
Why hoes think it's a game? Yeah, he came from the flex. Now he got something real thick. Trying to get you out that Nike tech. Love me a nigga from the end.
Y'all.
Okay, so that is an AI generated.
Hey y'all, I'm out with my man today. He's surprising me, y'all. I don't know where I'm going. My baby surprised me with my favorite restaurant. I'm about to go.
Okay, but as you can see, these get very good engagements on them. Very good engagements on them. Okay, so even on Instagram or on YouTube, this can be done. And Instagram pays, but YouTube pays better. Okay. And for some, that might be too much information for y'all eyes. Okay, well, let me get that off the screen because she got a little bathing suit on. And Dr. T ain't going to promote none of that type of stuff. But I'm just giving you a visual of what an avatar or how you can set up your channel. This is the way that everything is going. So I'm offering a 4-week boot camp. I'm going to show you how to set up your 6-figure avatar channel. It's going to start this month. It's going to actually start the 3rd week in July. I'm only taking 24 people in there. Early bird pricing is $197. I'm going to teach you how to build you a profitable YouTube channel using a talking AI avatar for one. You're also going to learn about branding and viral content to editing to landing sponsorships and stacking passive income. Like I mentioned, several of them here on this channel. Also, you're going to get a personal brand deal contact list. So you will be able to make money outside of just you creating content on your YouTube channel. You will now have a sponsorship brand list. If you want to put somebody else up on game and say, hey, go run it up. Your spouse want to start a channel. If your sister, you want to start one for your kids. To have a sponsorship brand deal list is golden all by itself. It's more than what I'm even charging for this workshop. Well, it's a boot camp. Real talk. We're going to meet every week. By the end of the 4th week, you're going to have your 6-figure channel already ready to go. Sponsorships, deals waiting for you, okay? You can actually put your AI avatar and promote whatever sponsorship or brand. Sponsors is just say, hey, you know what? For those that are being harassed by debt collection callers, we have an app where we can actually eliminate all of them from dialing your phone from unknown spam numbers, all of that stuff, scam numbers, by signing up. And it's absolutely free for 30 days. That's a sponsorship. But a brand deal is where they want your avatar to be like, yes, and Pepsi is delicious. You can have your avatar do all of that, never have to show your face, never have to use your voice. If you don't want to, you can if you think it's sexy. and you know it and you ain't too proud to show it, you can use your voice as well. But if not, they got voiceovers, AR avatar voiceovers to be exact. Okay, so I have 24 spots available with that. Let me go ahead and keep it moving real quick. $197. It will be $497. Okay, it is a 4-week boot camp. Normally it's $97 per workshop. Okay, $397. So normally it's $97 per workshop. You can get in for $197 on the early bird before we get started. Okay, it's definitely gonna go to its original price. I also mentioned coloring books. Why? Because that is a 6-figure side hustle as well. I showed you guys on TikTok. There are all kind of coloring books for everything. You don't have to just have a coloring book for kids. You can have a coloring book for adults. You can have coloring books that will actually, spice up your relationship. You can have coloring books that actually advertise your business. I showed you guys, and I'll show you guys again real quick. I don't mind. Show you guys here 2 places. Let me go here. How you can create coloring books. They created this video for me. Okay. I was helping my daughter. She's a hair braider. This image was totally created using AI. Also have a video of this as well. Let me see which one. What screen am I sharing? Yeah. Let me stop the share there because I shared the wrong screen. I'm going to go over to the next one. All right, so I am going to share here. Show y'all how you can actually have AI create you coloring books. Beloved, you can pump out 100 coloring books. It's something that never has been done before, right? Using AI. This is the cover. Front cover of my Boss Babes in Space on a mission to break financial chains, coloring books. All of the prompts here, like I can take prompts that they gave me because I told them, now you're going to give me the pages to go with this. Hold on, let me copy this. And all you need is like 15, 16 pages, real talk, to be able to have a full coloring book that you can have uploaded to Amazon KDP in one day if you really want to, or in a weekend. So let me go ahead and paste that prompt right there like that. While it's doing its thing, I'm going to come on back up here, right? So I created the front page. I told it to give me 30 prompts to go inside the coloring pages that go inside of my book. It did just that. And then I took that first prompt and went on ahead and created my first page. Okay. She riding off to go get the bag. You see it. This is Sister Girl with her $1 million vision board, her house, her car, her money. This is another one with family planning. This is another page in the coloring book. This is one with Miss CEO, in space. But you can see the Afrocentric. Okay. Don't play. Baby, we represented us in these streets. And then I just put, I wasn't able to generate that image because the requests violate our content policies. Please feel free to try a different prompt or let me know another idea you'd like to turn. You the one who gave me the prompt. So I'm going to just tell it. You gave me the prompt. It's prompt number 5. Now create me my image. See, when AGI is released, it's going to tell you what to do. But OpenAI, I tell it what to do. Okay. I said, create me an image. You gave me a prompt, didn't tell me you can't use the prompt. So go ahead and figure it out. Do whatever you got to do and create me the image for prompt 5. And now you see it creating me the image for the coloring page prompt 5. This by itself, while we waiting on that image to come up, I'm going to take y'all on over here to TikTok real quick. Let y'all see this real quick. I ain't going to spend a lot of time. but I'm gonna show you how these people is making big bags off these coloring books, okay? In all different niches. I typed in African American coloring books. So, okay, you can clearly see this has 6,257 views. This has 1.6 million views. If you take that and sell the digital aspect, you can sell it right from Canva or on Gumroad. If you want the actual coloring book that looks like this, go ahead and upload that bad boy to Amazon KDP, and then you can go ahead and buy it from there, okay? But, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Look, these people don't know. Ah, stop. I'm so excited finna get this right now. I love this. And it's Black-owned business. I'll be supporting. Definitely be ordering a few of these, okay? Can I type in dog-related coloring books? Is that what you're asking me? Dog-related? Dog coloring books. Boom. There you go. Oops. Here's some little characters for dogs. Let me close that out. Color Me Crazy. And as you can see, hold on. You see that say paid partnership right there? Paid partnership for that dog book, dog coloring book. But yeah, you can make them in any niche. Let me come back over here to ChatGPT and see what they printed me. Okay, boom. There she goes. She's the chain breaker. So that is my 5th image. And I can say now, create me. I own a pet bakery. That'll be nice. So what you can do is come over here to ChatGPT and say, I run a pet bakery. And let me show you how I do that. I got to put this phone down so I can type, but I'll flip around and show you. I own a pet bakery and want to create a coloring book about 10 to 15 pet treats. And let me go back over here and get this real quick. Hold on one second. I'm going to show y'all too. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Okay. Let me come over here and get this real quick. That way it just helps me type real fast. But let me show you what I'm going to do with this, okay? Let me paste this here real quick. And let me take out, how old are you? Or how young are you, if you don't mind? What's your ethnicity, if you don't mind? Because I've got to put you as a woman or a man in the book. You know, or I can leave that out. Actually, let's just see. Let's just see. 55. Okay, cool. Let me put this in here. Copy this. Okay. An entrepreneur who's in her 50s, mid 50s. Who is on a mission to provide wholesome puppy treats. Wholesome puppy treats. Okay, boom, puppy treats. Let me paste this. Oh, I need to take that back. So let's see what they're going to create us. I own a pet bakery and want to create a coloring book about 10 and 15 delicious pet treats. All right, so now I'm going to let you see what they finna create for us, okay? I just put in there, create me a coloring book cover, okay? That is mixed with Lisa Frank's style of a boss babe entrepreneur who was in her mid-50s and who was on a mission to provide wholesome puppy treats. I own a pet bakery and want to create a coloring book about 10 to 15 delicious pet treats. She is African-American, real thick in the hips. I don't know. It was supposed to say hips. Super cute, has beautiful light brown eyes, and have long Brazilian wavy hair. Okay, I just put that in there. But I want to see what they're going to give us real quick. I'm doing this live on the spot so you can see it in action. So once I get my book cover, then all I need to do is get my coloring pages that go in the middle, and then they're going to create me the back cover. And literally all I got to do is take that over there to Amazon KDP and upload it. And within 48 to 72 hours, your book will be live. Now you can go to your YouTube channel and make something, an avatar about you and your pet. How much you love them, how they wag their tail, get excited for them treats. And then you can be like, yeah, if you do like pre-orders or sign up on my website to get discounts, you start promoting your stuff, okay? So this is what they came up with, Cosmic Boss Babe. You can change that because I was supposed to change that to your name, but check it out. On a mission to provide wholesome puppy treats, coloring book. And then I'll just tell it, hey, give me 30 prompts or 16 prompts that will go inside of these pages. And then it'll tell you, hey, this treat is good for a puppy's teeth. Hey, this treat is good for a puppy's skin coat. You know, it'll start drawing out the coloring pages, and it will be about your business. So I just wanted to show you on the spot. I also have this workshop coming up where I will show you how to create this, how to sell these, where to sell them at, how to upload them, the whole 9 yards, how to make 6 figures from coloring books, okay? $97 for that. That is only a one-day workshop. The other one is a boot camp. It's 4 weeks. This is only a one-day workshop. It's going to be on the weekend, show you how to make 6 figures from a side hustle of coloring books. This helps people with anxiety. This helps people, with ADHD, coloring, okay? And pet lovers. And then you get to put your name and your brand in the houses of other people. All right. So then I have also the PDF method, low ticket. Something like this is what you call a low ticket. I can sell my coloring book for $7. I can sell my coloring book signed for $17. Something like that, right? It's low ticket. But low ticket don't mean low budget. I go over there and got 1.6 million views on TikTok, and there ain't a lot of puppy coloring books. So I'm kind of break through and disrupting, okay? And I get 1,000 people to pay me $17. I just did $17,000. And you can get that in a day. You already see in the comments and people's like, yeah, sign me up. I'm coming to get mine. Okay. So if you just took 10% out of that million views that actually bought from you, just 10% out of the 1,100,000 bought for you. And TikTok does pay you. If they don't do nothing but come over there and look at your video, TikTok pay you real good. TikTok gave me a big bag for a 1 million view video. a big one. So if I didn't never sell a coloring book, baby, I'm still getting paid. Okay. But say for instance, you sold 100,000. 10% of 1,000,000 is 100,000. If you sold 100,000 coloring books that you only created one time, the AI created for you in seconds and not, months and years. Now you got 100,000 times 17. You just did $1,700,000. If you did 100,000 times $7, you just did $700,000 off of one coloring book, baby. You can rinse, wash, and repeat. Okay, $97 investment turns into $700,000, revenue. $97 investment can turn into a whole $1,000,000,000 empire just off of coloring books. People buy them all day long. Okay, PDF method, which is a low ticket millionaire. I showed you how to do coloring books, but there's also PDFs. How to help, first-time mommy with postpartum depression. Here's some steps you can take. Also you can do how to deal with ADHD. How to organize with ADHD. There's so many of them that we have went in and picked out the top 60 low-ticket PDFs that are making people millions of dollars. Like in the testosterone space, there's a lot of men dealing with testosterone. In the faith and religion space, in the self-care, self-love space. So many of these, okay? I do have access to all 60 of these that are making millions of dollars with a lot of people looking for this product. Okay, we don't get in business for us. We get in business for them. So even if we don't care nothing about testosterone, there is 200,000 people looking for help. And if you got a PDF that's going to help them increase, boost, whatever their testosterone, okay, for $7, $17, baby, it'll make you a lot of money. We don't walk over pennies to pick up dollar bills, okay? So this is called the PDF method. Millions of people are buying this. Millions of people are buying this because people are looking for help. And as long as you can solve a problem, you'll never have a money problem. You get access to this. It'll show you how to run ads, so you never have to show your face, host a class, none of that. Show you how to put $2 or $3 on some ads and then run it up. Okay, get you some $7 sales. The sales actually pay for the ads, so no money actually ever comes out of your pocket. Okay, first time you make sales, you can say, "Well, I made $100 today. Take 50 of that and put it back into your ad spend. Now you done made 500. Take 250 of that, put it back into your ad spend. Now you done made 1,000. Take 500 of that, put it into your ad spend. Now you done made 3,000. Okay, take 1,500 of that, put it back into your ad spend. Now you done made 10,000. Take 5,000 of that, put it back into your ad spend. Now you add $50,000 months, okay, off of running ads. So it's the low ticket. It's a way to play. It's a way to make millions. And this is called the PDF method, low ticket millionaire. Have all access. It's easy. It can be set up in one day and you can start making your first sale within 24 hours. Real talk, okay? $297 to get access to all of that. These are all low ticket, y'all, by the way. And I'm almost done. I'm about to get about y'all way. Okay. Am I going to? I will end with this one right here because I have some other ones, but I'm gonna end with this one right here. I'll come back and talk about the mentorships. I'm just talking about all low ticket opportunities right now that you guys can take advantage of. Get yourself in the game. Be a part of the wealth transfer that is happening right before your eyes. There is, I believe it's 2, if not 3. Somebody may have gotten the one since I've been on here, but there were 3 spots available for the fully automated Shopify drop shipping store done for you. It's automatically done for you. We pick the winning products for you because we know what people want and we know what people are buying. We've already done the research, so we pick the top winning products for you. This is literally a money-making machine. It just makes you money. We put it all together. We create the store for you, build it out with the top products. We drive traffic to it so that literally you just sit in the seat and collect the sales. Okay, make sure you press a little button right here that the sales have already been made. Cash it out to my account. The sales have already been made. Let me go ahead and put send so they can receive it on their end. Okay, let me just go ahead and click verify that I received payment so that it can be shipped out. Real easy peasy. Okay, there's only 3 spots. She says she's not doing them no more because she had an accident. People showed their real skin. Girl been doing this for a long time, helping a lot of people get to the bag. A fully automated where you can be on a beach, you can wake up and you got sales inside of your, payment processor. Cash that junk out. You don't even gotta wait days, just cash it right to your bank account. Okay, have your money in minutes, and this is totally all done for you. You don't have to lift a finger to do anything. Your only part in it is to set up your payments, okay? Because we can add our payments to your stuff. After you set up your payments, then everything else is done. You can have this back to you. 7 to 10 days is the turnaround time. Soon as it is delivered to you, soon as 24 hours from there, you will have sales. Okay, that's just how we set it up. So there's only 3 spots. She's not doing them anymore. If you need to make money in this digital space and you ain't got the time, or you don't want to come sit and learn how to do it, or you ain't got the wherewithal, you're not trying to learn a new skill, your 9 to 5 keep you super busy, then guess what? You need to have something to make money for you. So when your 9 to 5 say, hey, we closing up, we packing up, we ain't, we don't have to terminate you. We making adjustments, accommodations, to benefit our business. You have something running in the background. You won't miss a beat. Bills still be being paid. You actually be able to make money, okay? That's all I got for y'all. Any questions for me? Y'all see the information on the screen. If you are interested in any of those opportunities, go ahead and secure your spot, okay? They will go quick. And since this whole YouTube, the reason why I started off with that first, since this whole entire YouTube is a new movement, so a lot of people now learning how to get into this space. I have some stuff that I can show y'all, but I won't show y'all on here. People is making $10,000 a month on feed pictures that are AI generated. You got some people that like fetishes and they pay real big money for feed pictures with polish on them. That's AI generated. And then they got some other type of adult content, after dark AI avatars that is over there making people $50,000. It's just not me. I'm not into it, but trust and believe. There's so many ways because I am in business. I have to let you know what kind of different ways you can make money with this YouTube avatar, these other platforms. Just let you know that there is a lot of money to be made, and I have to go. When is the workshop? So the coloring book workshop, that is going to be, let me tell you. Let me tell y'all when both of the workshops is going to be while we're here. Any other questions for me? Because I definitely got to see what's going on with my family. In July. So the coloring book workshop will be on the weekend of the 26th for the coloring book workshop. And then we are going to start, it's going to be Monday. We are going to start the workshop, the boot camp for the YouTube. We're going to start that on the 21st, the 3rd week in July 21st. Then we're going to meet on the 28th. And then we're going to meet on August the 4th. And then we're going to meet on August the 11th. Okay. So those when the workshops is. Any more questions for me? Any more questions for me? If not, then I will let you guys go. I know that you guys over here on Instagram can't see the information that they see. But if you inbox me, if you're interested, I will send you the information that you can't see over here on the screen because I don't have the ability to share it. But as you can see, the information is here on the screen. It's also in the description of this video. So secure your spot. Make sure that you leave your email. I can send you out all of the information. And with that being said, y'all, I absolutely love y'all. I love to serve y'all. You're going to be on either side of the spectrum, okay? what was passed today and what went down today is either going to put you in a negative or it's going to propel you and skyrocket you into the positive. That being said, my time is up. It's time to go lay down. Email me, beloved. Okay. Not email me. If you message me, DM me, I'll send you the information. Okay. That being said, I love y'all. Be blessed. Stay in peace so you ain't got to be in pieces. And I will see you guys on the next time. Peace.